You're listening to the Ask Drone U podcast. You ask, we answer your drone questions. Whether you're here to turn your passion into profit or you simply fly for fun. We're a community of learners and teachers who aspire to achieve greatness. We are
Drone U.
Hey everyone, welcome to another awesome episode of Ask Drone U. My name is Paul.
And I'm Rob, and this is episode number 407. Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it very, very much, as always. Hope you're having a great day.
Yeah, whether you're listening from your car or you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to us. And if you thought this podcast has ever helped you out, please do us a favor and give it a share or write us a review on Stitcher or iTunes. We do really appreciate that. Yep. And if you have a question, don't forget, go to askdroneu.com. Should we just get right into today's question?
Let's jump right in.
Boom. Play it.
Hi guys, this is Tim from Victoria, British Columbia, and I have a quick question about batteries. And I'm noticing I'm going through a number of cycles, as it were, so I'm going to be burning through these batteries fairly quickly. I'm flying at least 6 days a week and usually going through 1 or 2 batteries each time, just trying to get that practice time in and trying to improve the art. And my question is this. We do a lot of recycling here on the island, so we're accustomed to recycling things like batteries, etc. Do you guys recycle DJI batteries? I'm using a DJI Phantom 4K. Maybe you even refurbish batteries, and if so, perhaps you could let me know where I could send these batteries in. The next question along these lines is, if I'm going to be buying new batteries, do you guys happen to have an affiliate link? And if so, if you mind sharing that with me, I'd be happy to buy it through the affiliate link. I'm going to be buying them anyway, so somebody should benefit, and you guys are really awesome about answering my questions. Much appreciated. Cheers from Canada.
From Canada,
Canada. I think you know this, that I was there a little while ago. What a beautiful place. A little envious that you get to fly there 6 days a week. And good for you for flying there 6 days a week, getting this practice in.
That's awesome.
That is fantastic.
That's really good. It's the deliberate practice model.
Yeah, absolutely. Very cool.
Well, I got good news for you, Rob. Guess what?
Please.
Phantom 4 batteries are currently on sale on Amazon right now.
Nice.
I actually just bought one myself the other day.
You?
It arrived here yesterday.
Did you use our link?
Yes.
Yeah?
I don't think I get credit for when I use my own link, though.
Okay.
But
that's fair.
Yes, and I am sending you this link right now, Rob, to include in the podcast.
Send it to Tim, please.
I'm going to send it to Tim. Podcast link for 407.
Yeah, so Tim, thank you for asking that question about the affiliate. We do have some links that we'll put in the show notes.
Yes.
For this, right?
That is
correct. So that'd be one place to go look. We really appreciate you bringing that up.
Now, where do you think the best place to recycle batteries is, Rob?
The very best place?
Is there a good way or a right way to get rid of batteries?
Well, are you talking about kind of breaking them down before you take them in?
Maybe I am.
I think I'm going to let you talk about that. But just, doing a little bit of searching here, there's actually a lot of places around Albuquerque. Some of them I've not even heard of. But there's a site, y'all may have heard of this, called calltorecycle.org. And what it does for our area, and I'm sure it does this probably all over the country, if not Canada as well, it gives you a list of places that you can take these batteries to. So, and it's basic places like Lowe's, and even Best Buy apparently does it. Radio Shack, which I think is bankrupt and no longer exists, although it seems like there might be a couple around here. But a lot of different places. Interstate All Battery Center, which makes a lot of sense. Battery centers, there are stores that's all they sell are batteries.
Yeah, you do want to make sure that they do accept lithium polymer batteries,
Correct.
though. That is really, really important. Also, you really should discharge your batteries if you are going to drop them off. And when I mean drop them off, I mean literally drop them in that Best Buy box, because if you've got a live battery and you drop it in that box and it punctures the cell for whatever reason, you just set Best Buy on fire.
So how do you go about doing that?
The way that we learned a little while ago is you take a big glass bowl. Don't use metal. Don't use Teflon. You will burn a hole in metal. We did it. Don't try it at home.
Don't tell anybody that.
Anyway, you're going to want a glass bowl, fill it with water, and put salt in it, lots of salt, and then literally drop your battery in there, and the electric charge will essentially be drawn out of the battery into the water. Don't touch the water. So make sure you just dump the water after, how long did we leave that for? Like 5 or 6 days?
Well, it ended up being that, but I don't think we needed to leave it that long.
That's right.
And by the way, we know that a lot of you guys out there have other ways of doing this, other theories. They might even be better. because we talked about this a few hundred podcasts ago.
And if you do have a better idea, don't be shy to call in, let us know. Go to askdroney.com and say, hey, this is what I've been doing. This is what I recommend. Battery storage. Batteries are one of those really touchy subjects because it's something that has caused so many people pain.
Well, yeah, absolutely. They can mess. We've seen cars burned up because of them.
Homes, garages.
Absolutely. So definitely nothing to mess around with, obviously.
Tim's house.
Really?
No.
That'd be bad.
Tyson's pickup truck.
We did. That's actually real. I think we saw that picture.
I kind of felt bad for that guy. Luckily, it was steel, though, so it didn't melt through.
That's good. Yeah, that's anyway, really good. I still can't get over the whole battery element of drones. It's frustrating because there are certain times, and it seems like we hear these stories over and over, Paul, where people don't get that many cycles out of them, and you're just stuck. You just spent 100, 150, 180 bucks. Oh well, sucks to be you.
Welcome to my pain.
Yes,
it sucks. I think it's the singular limitation for batteries right now, holding them back from doing other tasks and whatnot. So
yeah, I don't know. I just maybe Elon's going to come up with the perfect battery.
Supposedly he has, but then DJI put out that sponge battery in the Phantom 4, and that thing's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
So.
No, I mean, they're certainly getting better, but they're just so darn expensive, and you run into lemons, and it doesn't seem like they give you a new one when you run into a lemon.
So true.
Anyways,
you will have a link to buy batteries yourself. Make sure to discharge them. If you have something you'd like to say about this, please just let us know. Comment below or subscribe. Write us an email. Ask Drone You. Whatever you want to do. Just make sure when you are charging your batteries, just a real quick recap. When you're charging your batteries, never leave them alone. Always charge them on a fireproof surface. That's really important. Never go to bed or go to sleep when you're charging your batteries. And never charge a battery if it's really puffy. That's a really bad idea. So other things too, you don't want to charge your batteries when they're too hot. Right after you flew, you want to wait a little while, let them cool off. That doesn't mean throw them in the freezer. Only do that in extreme cases. And again, still wouldn't recommend that. But it's something you can do. Now, if you want your batteries to last a really long time, make sure to deep cycle them every 10 charges, and make sure to upgrade the battery firmware when you upgrade the firmware on your Inspire or Phantom.
It's pretty amazing that there's firmware on the battery. It's crazy.
It's the balanced circuit firmware.
Yeah. Cool.
So, and also, you know what? I've got a really cool tip and trick right now. If you've got an old Phantom 4, Phantom 3 battery, if you've got an old Inspire battery, and it's got a cell voltage error, there is a way to fix it. But if you don't want to take the battery apart, you're afraid to do that, which I don't blame you. You can use those batteries because they'll still charge. And you can take an Osmo adapter and power your Osmo with those old batteries that you can't fly on anymore. So they still have value.
Yeah, no, that's very cool.
Even if you wanted to sell them, they still have value to people who own Osmos.
Yeah, so there you go. Because that does kind of bring me back to part of the question that Tim asked was, is there a way to refurbish them or send them somewhere that does refurbish them and reuse them? I've not heard of anything like that. Are you aware of anything other than the kind of hack that you just mentioned?
Well, do you have time to start a new website, Rob?
Nope.
Okay, well then, no, there's not.
Okay.
Oh, guys, that's going to do it for us today. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. Why? Because you want to get the best information, maintain the competitive advantage, and get good information. It's funny, when I went to that presentation today, this guy was like, I watched Tom's Tech Line and you guys, and I'm like, oh man, there's so much missing from his videos. I need to get my videos out, but this 107 stuff has just taken precedence. So
rightfully so.
Yep. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for us today. My name is Paul.
I'm Rob.
This is Ask Drone You.